Hola a todos, how are you? ¿Cómo están? ¿Cómo estáis? In today's video, I'm going to be giving feedback to someone's pronunciation. In this case, I've chosen Reese Witherspoon. I found this video of her speaking Spanish, and I thought that would be a good opportunity for me to show how I perform the feedback. So I followed what I usually do with my students. So I start by choosing a couple of words or sentences to work on, and then I explain them. I show how she, in this case, how Reese says it, and how a native speaker would say it, and what to do to improve it. And I just want to make very clear that this is just for her pronunciation. If she wanted to improve a little bit her pronunciation or speak more like a native speaker, then she could practice those tricks, those tips that I give her. But I have to say that she's really good. She does something really good. She still has her personality. She's still funny. She's still like, flowing a lot in Spanish, even if her pronunciation is not super accurate like a native speaker. She really flows, and that's what you have to do. So when you learn a language, focus on flowing and keeping yourself. I know that's not easy, but you can work on it. Okay, so let's go. I'm gonna start by choosing those words, and then I'm gonna give feedback to each of them.
Van a la cinema 8 de mayo para Pursuit. Es dos mujeres muy calientes. Ella es muy chistoso y muy bonita y muy hermosa y muy simpática. Es muy bien con los animales y los niños.
Okay, so let's start with para, the first one. It's here. So there's two things with para. I'm gonna put it slower. There are two things here with para. So she's saying para. So first of all, it's the trill. She's trilling for para, and it should be just a tap. So para, ara, ara, ara. It's just a really quick tap, like when you say water, 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 or better, got it, I got it, got it. It's just a quick tap, and she's doing a trill, para, instead of para. Okay, so let's hear it again. Okay, so first thing, she's using a trill instead of a tap, so it should be para. And then second thing, the last vowel of para, it's an a. And she's doing something very common. It's a really common pattern from English speakers when they speak Spanish, and it's to kind of soften or close a little bit the a at the end. So instead of para, so the a, both a's are the same, para. And what she's doing is para, and she's making a sound, which is more like what's called the schwa in English. Is the one that you have in or umbrella, para, instead of para. Okay, so both as should be the same. Do not drop the last one in para, but para. Para, instead of para. Okay. Second one, Ocho de mayo. Sorry, I went the other way around. It's okay. Ocho de mayo. Ocho is good, but then de mayo. So what she's doing here, it's again an sound in de mayo. De mayo instead of de. So instead of the we're looking for the e. De mayo, not the mayo, but de mayo. Okay, let's hear it again.
Mayo, mayo.
But then there's something else in the word mayo, and that's really, really subtle. But she's doing mayo, mayo. So she in mayo here, she's doing the e from fish or soy, as in soy milk, soy, fish, instead of yeah, yeah. So that sound is made by pressing. It's like if you were gonna say e from C or Reese, but it's even higher. You need to press even more with your tongue up. So with the middle of your tongue up in your hard palate, yeah, mayo. And that, of course, depends on the accent and the region and everything in Spanish. But in general, or in my accent, Spanish from Spain or Mexican, it would be mayo, mayo, mayo. Not mayo, but mayo. Pressing a bit more. Let's hear it again.
De mayo, de mayo.
So instead of de mayo, it would be de mayo. Okay? Let's go with the next one, which is mujeres.
Mujeres, muy, mujeres, mujeres.
Mujeres. Okay, so first of all, she's saying mujeres instead of mujeres. That's okay. That's just morphological or grammatical mistake. It's okay. But let's focus on the pronunciation here. And if we say mujer, mujeres or mujeres, which is that would be the correct word, it's on the sound after the h. So in the e here from mujer, mujer, she's saying let's hear what she's saying.
Dos mujeres,
Mujer,
mujeres, dos mujeres.
Mujer. So she's opening a bit her e. So instead of an e from mujer, she's saying mujer, mujer, instead of e. So she's doing e instead of e. She's opening a bit more, and it's the same as when you say like head, instead of e. So she's doing mujer, like head, instead of e, mujer. So this sound is made by taking your tongue up and forward from the back, e. So you want your back of your tongue to press up, mujer, okay? It's almost like if you were going to say e is even higher, mujer. So not mujer, but mujer, mujeres. And both of the es are the same, mujeres, mujeres. Okay, let's hear it again.
Mujeres, mujeres.
Mujer instead of mujer, You can also spread your lips a bit more, so that's gonna sound even more natural. Let's go with the next one, ella.
Ella is.
Okay, so he's saying ella, same that with mayo. So she's doing a from fish instead of a yeah. This could help if you think of saying like yes, like really emphasizing the yes, like you really need to press your e from Reese. You need to press it even more, ye. So ella, it needs to hear that vibration, ella. Okay, so let's hear it again.
Ella is.
Saying ella instead of ella. It can sound a bit more like a consonant in between. Ella, not ella, but ella, pressing. Next one.
Muy hermosa, muy hermosa, muy hermosa.
Okay, so here there are two things with this word, hermosa. The first one, really simple, is that she's pronouncing the H, when in Spanish we don't pronounce it. Just she's saying her, like hermosa, hermosa.
Hermosa, hermosa. Muy hermosa.
Muy hermosa. So she's making a sound for the H when we don't say it. But then the second thing is that she's going like hermosa. So she's going from the H to the almost. Hermosa. Instead of pronouncing the er. So first we would have the E, the one that we said for mujeres, E, and then the R, hermosa. And for this R, you can trill a little bit. Hermosa. It's easier if you think of it as a trill than as a tap. So, hermosa. 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 So not hermosa, but hermosa. 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 Okay? And then we have simpática.
Simpática. Simpática.
Here the only thing is that she's not saying the from simpática. She's saying simpática. So she's going straight to the p, but that's fine. She just missed the Simpática. Simpática. Let's hear again.
Simpática. Simpática. Simpática.
Simpática instead of simpática. And last one, animales.
Animales y los animales. Los animales.
So what she's saying here is animales. Again, she's using the the schwa from umbrella. Again, that's really, really common in English for English speakers when they speak Spanish. So saying animales instead of animales. So we have a E, and that's the one we use. That's the E from Reese. So animales, animales, not animales, but animales, animales. Here again.
Con los animales, con los animales y
con los animales, animales. We want to hear animales. Okay. Okay, so that would be it. If you want me to give you feedback for free, just click the link on the description so you'll be able to send me a short clip of yourself talking and I'll be giving you feedback like I did with Reese. I've been quite thorough. I could be even more thorough. I could fine tune even more, or I could do a bit less depending on the level of the student. In this case, Reese, I don't know what she wants. But anyway, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Ciao, ciao.